All right, here we go. Welcome to the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. Santa Fe Bowling Stations Casinos. I'd like to introduce our guest today, Mr. Vince Ortiz.
Hey, how's everybody doing today?
Manager of the Bowlers Mart Pro Shop here at Santa Fe. So glad to have Vince in. Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour, we have a bunch of kids out here. It's in the semifinal round. Vince helps a lot of these kids in the pro shop, help a lot of these kids coaching. So bowling on the left lane in the JV section, we have Mr. Jerrad, JR. His coach is Mr. Eric Forkel. On the right lane, lane 50, we have Mr. Dart Longa, bowling in the JV section, bowling against Jerrad. We are bowling on a 35-foot mic. Pull it up. Okay. Hold on. Struggling a little bit here. Okay. So we are bowling on a junior gold 35-foot pattern today.
35 feet?
35 feet junior gold. It's what we used in what they use at Indianapolis. So bowling on the left lane in the varsity, Mr. Anthony Prevetti, two-handed of Vince protege.
Yep. Rolling, looked like he's rolling purple
hammer. Yep.
Yeah.
On the right lane, Seth Stovall. He qualified second on this really brutally hard pattern.
Yeah, it was tough. It was very tough for these kids to adjust.
After I know Seth was, sorry, I got distracted, squirrel. Seth was had a great weekend bowling with the best two-handers in the world.
Nice shot.
At Mark Baker's clinic this week. Anthony Simonson, Troop, they were all there working with the kids, so been really good. But all right, it's good to have Vince here. So he's going to jump in and talk Vince.
I will do my best to deal with it. But honestly, today, earlier today, they had the Junior Gold League, and they bowled on a 50-foot pattern.
Yeah.
Then turn around and come back and bowl this tournament and shoot on a 35-foot pattern. Talk about challenging.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing with these kids.
The nice thing is with these patterns, what Junior Gold does, on the long pattern, the kids are what Nick Hogan does with these patterns is he allows these long patterns to play. The gutter comes into play. So
right.
At Santa Fe, the gutter never comes into play. All
Not
of a sudden, when they put out a 50-foot pattern and 1-2 board came into play.
Yeah.
So the nice thing is with these patterns and what we're doing with these kids during our Junior Gold League in the morning, 32 kids, they can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they come to the short pattern, they can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just different angles, different balls, different surfaces. So doing the right things.
Yeah, and a lot of these kids here that we've been working with, there's a lot of two-handers now that we're learning and teaching how to throw it the right way.
Yeah.
And they're really, really doing good. And Jerrad's been coached by Eric Forkel, who's also pro shop manager for Bowlers Mart, and he's doing pretty well as well. Yeah. And it's really impressive to see how far JR has come along.
You know, it's pretty amazing that he's only 14 years old. So
14.
He's 6 foot tall. So definitely takes it. Eric's getting to take advantage of his height.
D'Artagnan throwing a short pin.
Is that purple?
No,
hammer?
that is not a purple hammer.
Is that Axiom?
No, that is the Zen. Short pin Zen. Mm-hmm. Short pin Global Zen. He wanted something to go long on these type of patterns, and now we got it.
Well, he surfaces them down to make them read the pattern a little bit. So I think he put, I don't know, he said 1,000 or something. So, all right. So in the varsity section, Anthony Prevetti on the left lane. He has a double going into the third frame. This pattern played ridiculously hard during qualifying. 170 in a varsity section, he averaged 170. They made the top 4. In a JV section, they averaged 155. They made the top 4. So it's been very difficult. So nice shot by Anthony. Seth up on the right lane, going for a 3-bagger. Got it in a little bit.
Ooh. And Seth picked up his own style of two-hander. He doesn't have a full swing like you see other kids do.
No.
He's got a nice little push to it.
Yeah, and I was kind of interested, and I talked to Dart a little bit, or I talked to Seth a little bit, because they, hanging out with Mark Baker and Anthony Simonson and Guppy Troop,
right,
for a few days. Kyle Troop. Us old guys remember Guppy. But I wanted to see what kind of physical changes they're going to make to Seth's game after I've been working with him for a couple of years, and not a lot. They just they focus on his elbow. Got to swing a little bit longer, but
right.
Overall pretty good. So, left lane, Dart. Oh, flag to spare. So Dart's got now in the fourth frame, he has 66 in the fourth frame. On the right lane, JR in the fourth frame. Strike here would give him 45. Got it a little right. Let's see what happens. Looks like Dart's going to have about a 10 pin lead here. So this is the semifinal match. The winner in the JV section will be bowling our finals. Miss Marissa Ruiz making her first telecast.
First finals.
Yeah, first finals, yeah. So pretty excited. Ooh,
I take it
shot.
Seth is rolling pitch blue.
Is it a pitch blue? That's the thing, man. I'm so blind I can't see.
Only if we had a camera on the balls, right?
We got the cameras looking at me and Vince. That's scary enough. In the varsity section, our leader over practicing on 53 and 54 is going to be Sebastian Huffman, shooting for his second title. So the winner between Anthony and Seth will be bowling Sebastian for the finals.
And I think this is Anthony's first time in.
Yeah, good call.
Oh,
Throwing it a lot better. He laid out some pretty good equipment for him, and he's getting softer.
Yeah, I worked with him, got his pat down, and boy, made a change.
Yeah, that with him getting softer at the bottom of the swing,
absolutely,
has helped so much. So
same thing with this young man right here, D'Artagnan. Dart, everybody calls him Dart.
Dart dog, my boy.
Super soft. This young man practices probably 25 games a day when he comes.
Sure does. He practices hard. So, again, our whole focus here with the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour is just to get our kids ready for college, get our kids ready for junior gold, and whatever they want to do when they grow up. So, this is all scratch all the time. So, we have a varsity division and we have a JV division, but it's all scratch on ridiculously hard patterns. So...
yeah, I don't even think I want to try bowling. The heck with that. I'm too old for that.
That's why we coach. So
that's why you coach, I drill.
Big shout out to Santa Fe Lanes Stations Casinos. Kathy McCluskey, the bowling center manager here, allows this to happen. It's been pretty cool what we're doing here on Saturdays in Las Vegas.
It's super cool. Yeah. I mean, it's amazing to see how big this is getting.
Yeah. So our Saturday morning program, we have a junior gold. We have 32 kids in that. We have a handicap singles. There's 48 kids in that. And we have a bunch of Bantam bowlers. And
Pee-wees,
so
right?
Pee-wees, yeah. We have over 100 kids bowling here Saturday morning. So, but our kids are stepping up.
Yeah, it's incredible. You see people come in that normally like to just come practice, and there's no lanes available. Oh,
over my shoulder.
Kill you.
Yeah, this is all about spares. All about spares.
I should get that. Oh.
Over my right-hand shoulder between Vince and I, got Miss Kelsey on a 50-foot junior gold pattern this morning. She shot a
277?
278.
278
on junior gold 50-foot. So she was a leader all day long. So she just lost in the quarterfinal match before this match here. She had a chance to strike out and win, but
a little bit of nerves, but she'll get through that.
See you tomorrow, Kels. And tomorrow, Las Vegas Junior Bowlers Tour is going to be here at Santa Fe. Check-ins at 9. We start at 10, and we're bowling on junior gold 50-foot. So, again, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Storm. Thank you, Coolwick. Thank you, Ben, for putting this together, Ben Huffman. Mike Reese, and all of our
Yeah,
volunteers.
you know, I really enjoy seeing the hard work you all have put into this. It's fascinating. It's amazing to see this, and I'm just super happy to be a part of it when you're here at Santa Fe.
Yeah. Well, I always say it takes a group. It takes a village to raise these kids, man.
Yeah.
So to get them to another level. But you know what, Ben, Mike, myself, our whole focus
good
with
shot.
this. Nice shot, Seth. Our whole focus with this and Junior Gold is that if anything happens to us, there's enough people that know what we're doing and the direction we're going. We're a 501c3, Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. We want this to continue to grow. So, you know, hopefully, you know, in the next couple of years, we have 100 kids bowling these tournaments, 100 kids bowling Junior Gold.
Yeah, because we don't have just kids from Vegas.
Right.
We have California, Arizona, Utah. I mean, the word is out.
Yeah.
And you want to get challenged? Come on down.
Come on down.
Let's challenge it.
Right. So as we continue to grow the Youth Bowlers Tour, now that we're a nonprofit, we're going to be looking for donations from individuals. Huge shout out to John Zipka, donates money every tournament. Frenchie Letourneau, Hall of Famer in Las Vegas. John Zipka, Hall of Famer in Reno,
Right.
donating money. Dave Allen donating money. So we're looking at going out to reach out for corporations and more people. Bowlers helping youth bowlers, so we can continue to grow this. This is all volunteer. Vince, what you're doing, what I'm doing, what Mike Ruiz is doing, what Ben's doing, this is all volunteer.
It's all volunteer.
So, yes, would I like to be out golfing tomorrow? Yes, I
No.
would.
No.
All right, let's get you caught up now. So we're going to be starting the 8th frame. We got JR bowling on the right lane. He is right there, 97. So he's down about 10, 12 pins going into the 8th frame. He's got 97 in the 7th. Bowling against Dart. Big shot here for Dart.
Oh.
Big shot. That's a double for Dart, so that's going to put him about 20 pins up.
And JR's the lone one-hander.
Oh, good call, man. Yeah, but with one of the better coaches in the country,
Oh, absolutely.
Eric Forkel. Oh. Yeah, somehow we still have a mask mandate in Las Vegas, but I won't go there politically. Sorry. Security just told me I had to put my shield on. Because the shield helps, I'm sure. Seth. So here we go.
That's gonna be that's a tight match on that. That's tough.
So Seth has a double spare 5-bagger. Anthony Prevetti has a 4-bagger, 9 miss.
And that
2.
miss is what's hurting him right now.
Yep. Oh, he's got to go.
Little
what's
push.
All right, so he's got to have the spare to have a chance. This is by far one of the highest games today.
Yeah, because this 35 pattern, this 35-foot pattern is no joke.
Yeah.
There was so. I don't think I saw one clean game.
No. No.
Everything was
I didn't see you right.
9 out, 8 out.
Yeah, bowling on and long this morning. Again, we had a few clean games of our 32 bowlers, but the Junior Gold Long has a tendency, to play the gutter, has a tendency to have okay scores, but then this pattern does not, so pretty interesting. So this mask is helping. Oh, look at this. All right. Oh,
Whoa.
Here's our girl
Some
right
highlights.
here. Highlights of Miss Attitude, Sarah, love her. Kelsey, here's the girl who shot 278 this morning on a Junior Gold. She's getting so good. Colleges are starting to call her all day long. She got one more year. This kid's getting good fast.
Yeah, and
Shout out to Mr. Forkel. Oh, here's another one getting better. Earl Gardner. He's getting good.
I noticed Earl got his arm swing down.
Oh, yeah. That was a whole summer.
Yeah.
All right. Little Darius Allo
Tough break.
brother playing around with Anthony Simonson backup ball. Oh, Dart.
And that right there goes to show you spares are key.
Yeah, well, Dart's got 148 in the 9th. And
Yeah.
he's pretty much got him shut out.
He's pretty got much. Yeah, Max, you can go 78.
Yeah.
talking 36, 56. He's got it locked up.
Yeah.
Needs 8 out to lock it. 9 out, actually.
Nice shot. So Seth really just needs to, he can spare out and lock out Anthony. And Anthony can shoot, well, Anthony can strike out for 234. Seth's on a 238 pace.
Yeah.
238, 37 pace.
And if you remember, Seth came out and he couldn't average 130 one-handed. He couldn't slide. He couldn't do anything.
I'll never forget the day that I kind of met him. He just walked up. We were talking, and he's like, I didn't make the high school bowling team his freshman year. He averaged like 115.
Yeah, and he was devastated with that. He was really...
Yeah. So he's like, hey, I'm going to go to two-handed. Can I do that, coach? And I'm like, absolutely, let's go. And look at him now, 2 years later. So, again, thank you for our Storms, our sponsorship, Storm Bowling, and my favorite shirt company,
Cool Wick.
Look at that.
Oh, man. Almost like I pushed that button with my short little arms.
Cool Wick's doing a lot to help out our Las Vegas kids. No different than Eric Forco, Vince Ortiz. I love these guys, man. Doing so much for our kids. We've got a bunch of balls being donated here.
Right there.
Yeah. Got a bunch of balls being donated by some high-level professional bowlers, and these balls go to these kids who are coming up. Save the parents a lot of money.
Yeah, it saves them a lot. We cut the price way down for them, so they're getting $250 balls at such a discount rate because they're here with us and we're helping them, and it makes a world of difference.
Yep. Bowlers Mart, Vince, all you guys. Gunner started this process a couple years ago, and now because of what Gunner started, we've doubled this. Yeah. Unfortunately, we've doubled all your labor.
Yeah, double my labor. Thanks, Gunner. Yeah.
Well, but I hear
totally
Anthony.
Worth it. Totally worth it.
Yep. Anthony's reached out to you, and it sounds like Simonson's going to be donating some balls. Lee up from Storm.
I talked with Anthony Simonson. He sent me a message, and he does have a bunch to bring down, so it's probably going to be maybe next Saturday after. He hasn't fully told me.
We have some top-level bowlers in Las Vegas, and they're going to be coming out helping us.
Nice shot.
Jerrad. I think he's just smiling under that mask.
Yeah. And see, that's for me, this is one of the biggest things. My kick is seeing the smile of these kids after they've come in and see me, and I've helped them out after what you've done with them, and to see a smile because they throw one good shot, that makes it all right there.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying you, but it's really us.
I get
All right, so 1, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. So JR is shut out.
It's shut out.
Yeah, Dart wins 168. And JR can strike out for 166. So
the magic
match.
double.
He's smiling. Well, he'll be bowling on the Long tomorrow, so he'll put. I'm sure Coach Eric will throw some 360 on his stuff and let him play the gutter.
And that's what, 50 foot tomorrow?
Tomorrow's 50 foot. Yeah, definitely. It's the 18 and under 50 foot or 18 and under junior gold pattern. So. Again, 14 years old. He looks a lot older than that, but he still is 14 and is still learning.
He does look older, and he is gaining more knowledge than people realize, especially at 14.
So this match here, 10, it's over also. Anthony can strike out for 234, and Seth opened in the 10th for 243. So, again, this is Anthony's first showing on TV, so I'm sure he's pretty nervous. Mom's probably watching YouTube.
It is a big thing. It is a little bit different.
Yeah. Mom's watching YouTube at home. What's that? Yeah. But, hey, you can surface your stuff, absolutely, but you're not going to get practice with it. Okay. Again, a lot of this, what we're doing here, again, it's a couple different rules, but everything is about spares and surface and angles in our group. So we let the kids put surfaces on stuff, not during competition, but in between matches. So again, we're a little different, but again, we always make sure we explain the rules that when we go to Junior Gold, this is how things work. When you go to JBT, Southwest,
Right.
this is how Jeff runs his tournaments. So, but again, it's all about knowledge. We got to teach our parents. We got to teach the kids. So, again, if you had seen Anthony a year ago to
Yeah.
watch him now,
Yeah,
absolutely amazing.
Completely different. Plus, he's grown about 1.5 feet.
Good job, kid.
Good job, guys.
All right, so that's it for the semifinals. We'll be back for the finals in about 5 minutes, and we'll be reposting. Thank you to our sponsors.